Alright, we'll move on. So, typically with stuff like this, I would have actually looked at it right away when it would have released. But obviously, as we all know, when it hit 4 a.m., while the album was put on Spotify and such, the music video was missing. And for me, this was the funniest 40 minutes of my time. Like, luckily, I was occupied with other things. But at the same time, I was like, I did generally want to sleep, even though typically my sleeping schedule is bad. I at least wanted to sleep early. So, it was just me seeing a bunch of angry people on my timeline. Reasonably so. And then I think it was like 28 minutes later, the SM finally made a statement on it. And they were like, we had to delay the music video because for quote unquote quality insurance. And it's like, right. So when I actually was finishing up my play around with Superstar SM, that's when the music video finally hit. But I made sure that, like, okay, I don't want to see anything of this music video yet, because, like, mostly it was just because I couldn't record that time. I didn't feel like recording at 4 a.m. So it was just like, okay, I'll just do it when I wake up. But then when I'm just doing my last round of looking on Twitter, I see this tweet with this clip, and my genuine reaction was, what the heck? And now, when I woke up and go on Twitter, I'm just seeing a bunch of clips, like snippet, like just, the not actually watching through them, but like I just see them scrolling through, and I'm just like, I can't do this. Like, I need to sit down and watch this. But before I do, what I wanted to do is that I wanted to talk about what I'm gonna, like, basically what I'm gonna think, or basically what I think is gonna happen before actually watching it. Like, I will probably still keep the mic on just to probably, like, get, like, some actual genuine reactions, or to record that. But, like, other than that, like, I'm not really the one to do reactions. I try to do it with Wendy's comeback, and it was just, it's just because on my first viewing, I tend to, like, try to, like, digest what's happening, and it's not until more viewings that, like, I actually do vocalize things, unless something is, like, that gravitating. But anyways, what I think is gonna happen for sure is that someone's going to die. Someone's going to die in this music video. That's what I was going to say initially, because I didn't. Most of the content they put out for this comeback, I like, video content wise, I didn't actually bother touching, because I knew that they were going to have spoilers on the B-sides and such. I think the only things I interacted with audibly were, like, the music show teasers, but I actually didn't hear Cosmo or, like, the tracks until the live countdown and such, because I forget that the countdowns, the first thing they always show is the teaser. And I was actually genuinely surprised, because I thought it was going to be more, like, I genuinely thought they were going to make it more, like, chilling, I guess, and such. But no, just to hear, like, the upbeat disco track with the imagery they were showing in the teaser was just like, wow, what a contrast. So I'm not gonna be surprised if someone dies. The members have already talked about one bit that is going to be present in the music video, and I already saw that bit on my timeline. And I've sadly already seen some things, so I can't necessarily predict, like, oh, this is how it's gonna happen. I also have yet to see the trailer. I just genuinely have forgotten to watch the trailer. I've retweeted it, but I haven't watched it yet, so I'll probably watch that first and then the music video. So I'll be back. Before that, though, the only thing I knew about the trailer was all the references they made and how much people were freaking out about each outfit each member was in. Wow. I'm surprised of how ominous sounding it is. Like, I know people pointed out a lot of musical cues. The most obvious one being when Yuri comes in, it plays something similar to Ice Cream Cake, but it's like, again, it's like so ominous and like, do I want to say haunting? I think chilling is a more better term, but I don't want to just reuse that. Yeah, that it's kind of it's somehow it's managed to be like the same like hyphen point. I don't know what I'm trying to say. It's like the same like tension as the Chill Kill trailer, surprisingly, but obviously no one's dying. But anyways, we'll get to the music video. All right, that was a lot more. I was going to say cheerful, but again, that's not really a good definer. I genuinely thought there would have been more. I thought they were actually going to go more into, because obviously we knew that they're going with the midsummer concept and such. So I genuinely thought it would have been more horror aspects to it, which is maybe I think it's just because they put all those aspects in the teaser. But I think what is surprising that most of the stuff they showed in the teaser were at the end of the music video, and like it's just, again, I think what's just interesting for the most part is just the contrasting tones between the song and the music video, but like not in a way that's like too distracting, because the music video still is like visualizing what the song is about, to which obviously I'm not gonna be able to explain properly. I finally just thought of the title for this video. Yeah, like, again, I feel like for my first thoughts, I don't have much, but it's just because like it's because there's so much to like try to like there's so much that you have to like take in and like try to like recall and such, and this video is already too long enough because I talk for too long. Like, I feel bad. This is why you need multiple viewings. Because so then you can focus on one aspect or the other. Like the sets, for example, I was actually expecting a lot more outside stuff, but like what I said, they put that stuff at the end. The majority of it was in that house and such. And again, I mean, I haven't watched Midsummer myself, but I'm very familiar with how that movie plays out. So I genuinely thought they were going to play more into those aspects. And I know there's a Twitter thread that states out the references and such. I haven't looked at that yet, just because I didn't want to spoil myself and such. But I think what I can say for sure is that with Cosmic, I don't mind it being like I don't mind it not trying to be like groundbreaking, because I feel like if it tried to do something like that, then like it's just going to be a bit distracting as opposed to like when you actually do listen to the entire album as a whole and such. But again, I'll have more informative thoughts when I actually do listen to it as a whole. But I don't know. We really made this all because out of an impulse to make the worst thumbnail. This was supposed to be a Rise video.